This is a warning, brother. The sound that is about to play will contain graphic and foul language, yeah, but is intended to be entertaining, at least to some. Oh, yeah. If you are easily offended, yeah, don't have a sense of humor, yeah, or have your head up your ass, oh, yeah, this isn't for you. Everyone else, please try to have fun. And as always, the cream rises to the top and stay creative.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bryan SilverBax Show. I am Bryan SilverBax. Today, I'm going to be talking with Shawn, who's doing all kinds of cool shit. He's an actor. He's a gamer. He's a nerd. So stick around. And, oh, yeah, don't forget that this stream is being brought to, or this installment of the show is being brought to you by Capone Streams. Other than that, stick around. What's up, Shawn?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I kind of stumbled over my intro. I just haven't got all the wording down when I do that.
Yeah. Man, that's same thing with making videos. I want to be consistent with my intros, and I think after practicing about 10 or 15 times in a row, I figured out what I like to do that feels more comfortable, and then it made it a lot easier for me.
Yeah, well, I've changed the name of my show like 3 times in the past month, trying to get something to work, and I've landed on the Bryan SilverBax Show. And then I've also complicated my intro by having a sponsor that I need to put at the beginning. So
right.
Like, even if I got the name of the show right, then I'm like, oh shit, yeah, don't forget the sponsor, because that's kind of what they're there for.
You know what you could do? You could get you like a stream for streaming, which I'm actually probably about to start doing some of that also, and then just converting those videos into YouTube videos. But you can take a Stream Deck, an Elgato Stream Deck, and just have that recording.
Oh yeah, some pre-hit buttons.
Right, man. Just push one button, it gives you your sponsorship is done. Boom.
I know, but I don't want to. I don't since this STS or the STS podcast / Bryan SilverBax Show, it's not getting the traction that I want it to show me. And I don't mean I'm expecting to have Joe Rogan numbers, but it's not. I'm not seeing a lot of growth in the past couple of months, so I definitely don't want to sink more money into a project that I may be abandoning shortly. And then I'm just stuck with a pad that makes great noises when So, if I was an online gamer, or if I had another if I could repurpose it, but right. I don't. So
exactly. I mean, Twitter is another option for like podcasters and streamers and things like that.
I don't use that either. I don't even know how to tweet properly. I know what it is.
I mean,
I know how it works.
I don't know how to either, but I'm just saying that I know that's where most of the gamers are. That's where most of the streamers are, is Twitter.
Really? Because my buddy, my nephew, he is a Fortnite streamer on Facebook, and he's getting like he has chosen the Facebook stream his Fortnite adventures.
Right.
And
so Jason Mewes started off like that. Now he's on Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch is a fickle beast.
Right.
But I mean, I guess social media is in general. Like if you weren't on from the very beginning, or if you don't already have a million eyeballs looking at your shit, it's tough to break in to a very, very saturated thing that is social media brand.
Well, I mean, you have to really. It depends on what you want to go into. Like for YouTube, it's easy to get 20,000 views on Facebook with a little video.
Fuck, I've never done that. Fuck.
Well, I mean, I say easy, but I'm talking like if money's put into it, you can.
Oh, you know what? If you're buying like ad time and shit, like sponsored ads and stuff,
you can get those numbers up. Where it's harder to get those numbers on YouTube.
Because YouTube are real people. Facebook is farm clicking you're paying for.
And so, right. So I'm working on. I'm almost to 12,000 subscribers on there, and that's because I've been, putting myself among other YouTubers that have millions of
So you're 12,000 followers on on YouTube.
Yeah.
God,
so I'm about 200 and some change shy of 12K.
That is impressive, sir. How
Thanks,
long have you
man.
been working on that audience?
60 days, 90 days.
No way. 90 days and you've got...
Yeah.
No, fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, dude. I swear. I mean, I've had the channel for a while, but I mean, we literally had 20 subscribers back in April or so.
And all you're doing is playing Fortnite?
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm
in the wrong fucking business, man.
Right. Hey, man, just get on there, give me your epic, we'll play together.
I don't even know.
A couple videos.
I've played Fortnite twice.
Well,
ever.
We can be number 3, and we'll do a little video. We'll do a death run or something that doesn't involve a lot of shooting. It just involves jumping right and doing things right. It's pretty fun.
Shit, dude, I'm so jealous. 12,000 eyeballs.
Thanks, man. I mean, but the last
eyeballs.
3 or 4 videos I literally was testing the times that I was putting the videos out, and not hitting the prime time really hurt the views. I mean,
you mean not dropping it during prime hours?
Right.
It's because you're not necessarily streaming live. You're just you're loading your streams up, right? Or are you playing live?
Yeah. No, I'm loading the video. I'll record through Streamlabs OBS without streaming, and then I'll just edit that file into a video that's a little more exciting than watching me die a few times in one little spot of a death of, and give them the highlights where it's a lot of talking. But I also play other games, man. I mean, like,
I'll fuck you up in Mortal Kombat.
Hey, man, what about some Contra?
Dude, old school Contra.
Old school Contra. I just played it, and I was
like,
let me see
if
I can beat this. I'm gonna do a video about me playing Contra for the first time in 30 years, and see if I can beat it. And I used one continue.
Really?
I used on my man. Yeah, I think you get like 3 or 4 continues, but I used one continue, and I beat the game in 45 minutes.
Oh, wow. Well, part of it is remembering like the tricks that it took to beat the guys. Like, it all kind of comes back to you.
It does, but that's one of those games. It's just run and gun. It is literally run and gun. I mean, and knowing when to duck. Don't look up too early and get hit by the bullet.
Yeah.
It's just simple stuff.
The bullet the size of a volleyball.
Yeah, some of them, and then some of them are like these little BBs that if it barely touches you, you're dead. But
that's awesome. So
I play golf with friends. I play golf, I play chess, but as far as the videos, now I have some golf videos. It's a putt-putt golf game, and it's something fun, man. A little variety and
fuck, dude. I'm still working on 60 days. Fucking 12,000 people.
We'll see.
Like,
I'll tell you what happened.
There has to be a magic trick. Something.
The magic trick is, okay, first off, I make maps in Fortnite.
Okay, so you're already in the community.
I have a creator code SPLAD. If you play Fortnite, use code SPLAD in the item shop. I've.
You can spell that if you like. Like spell that.
SPLAD. SPLAD. SPLAD.
All right, because I didn't quite catch it. I didn't know what you're talking about. Splat.
Yeah, man. That's it. And so you have to have, basically, to get a creator code, you have to have a minimum of like 1,000 people, and then they have to like see how.
A minimum of 1,000 people. What?
Of followers on a social media net. Platform,
okay, so you have
Facebook.
to apply for this. This is like being verified.
Right.
So
you have to be verified, and that they'll verify your YouTube as well and see how active you are.
So let me trace your steps. You do these conventions because you've been on a couple of movies and TV shows. Your social media has decent numbers because of this, right?
Right.
So now you take those decent numbers, which are, good numbers. Now you're saying I'm playing Fortnite, and Fortnite says, "Oh shit, he's got like 10,000 people following him on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
He's legit."
Right.
Oh, and then now and because
see,
you're verified, you're verified through Fortnite. Fortnite says you're good to go. You're a creator or whatever the word is.
And all it is, it means I'm a creator. I'm able to publish a map and let other people play it. Otherwise, if I didn't have that creator code, I couldn't publish a map, which means for you to play a map that I created in Fortnite, you would have to be a friend of mine in my lobby, and then I let you in, basically.
All right. And inside the Fortnite community, being a creator is kind of a big fucking deal.
I mean, there's a lot of creators. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of creators, but what are they creating? I mean, you have to really kind of. I mean,
okay, but this is the first step. The first step to getting eyeballs is to be get the creator label. Once you've got that,
but you already,
then you've got to start kicking ass with actually maps that people like to play.
Right, and building maps aren't as easy as they seem. It's like you have to. There's a lot of mechanics in some of these triggers and things that you can do to make things do certain things. And it's and I know that sounds a little,
I mean, it's kind of
broad, but it is what it is. So you have to be able to make maps. I mean, anybody can get a creator code by having the followers on a social media site, but can you actually build the maps? And so then what you do, if you're able to build the maps, or you put some time involved in it and learn how to do it, which doesn't take long. After about a week of playing it, 30 minutes to an hour a day, you can do more than a normal person. But if you can just grasp a little bit of, I guess, common knowledge, like with the way things should look. Don't make it, use basic physics. Don't let stuff be floating, make it look nice, decorate it, make it look good, don't let it be bland. Well, I've been, for the last 3 or 4 months, I've been the lead Fortnite map reviewer for Sunday. He's a YouTuber with almost 12 million subs, and I was his lead Fortnite map reviewer of his Discord of more than 200,000 people. If
all
you
right,
made a
so
map,
that lends you credibility because this super Fortnite guy has dubbed you
as
somebody who matters.
Yeah, I basically will review a map that people want Sunday to play in one of his videos. Okay. And so I go through and I've verified that these maps are legit, that they're good. Is it YouTube worthy? Not just, it can maybe not be. It can maybe be a good map, but it may be too dark, have music going, and it's not really. It doesn't work with, or it's too big. It's like there's a lot of things that can play, and so I make those. I was helping to make those.
So do you do this
on each map?
Do you do this for more than one dude, or is it just Sunday guy?
No, I do it for him, but in the Fortnite World Cup, which everybody knows just happened, it was a really big deal. They also had a creative competition as well, and SPLAD, who plays with Sunday. SPLAD is spelled SHRIDE, and he actually got invited to the World Cup. So him and his team were there with Dolphin Dom and a few other guys, Stormhawk and some good people. They all play with Sunday and Craner, and Craner has almost 5 million subs on YouTube, and so I made a Godzilla map. Since I was in the movie Godzilla, I decided I was going to make a Godzilla map, and I said, "Hey, Sunday," I just tagged him in Discord. I was like, "Dude, check this map out." So he checked it out and he liked it. So next thing I know, we do a community hide and snitch, where it's like hide and seek. But if he finds you, if you know where someone's at, then you can snitch them out, and then you get to go rehide. One time, that person that gets found is dead. Well, the winner of it got 10,000 V-Bucks, which is about $100 US dollars for the 10,000 V-Bucks.
Yeah.
And so he actually played my map, and you get to do a shout out for yourself and everything, but he also gave me a shout out in his video. So there's over 11 million people hearing that, and I would go up 4,000 people in a couple
that's
weeks.
Crazy.
2 weeks.
Now, is Sunday and the other guy,
Sunday. Yeah, 2 E's, 2 S's, 2 E's.
Sunday, and Shad.
Yeah, like an old person saying Sunday, or
my mom says Sunday.
Yeah, see, his brother-in-law's old troll name, they would troll Call of Duty players back in 2009, 2010, and his name was Saturday. And so Sunday was playing with him, and he wanted a name, so he just called himself Sunday. And ever since he'd been Sunday, and he took off because I mean he's hilarious, man. He's just a really nice guy, just a super nice guy.
Now is he sponsored? Is that dude sponsored, or does he make money?
A lot of things. Yeah, he makes a. I mean, based off of what you would normally do as a YouTuber, I mean, he's banking. I mean, you got to, you look at his views, and he's getting.
Yeah, but there's a difference between monetizing streams, like monetizing through YouTube, which means you can't cuss and all kinds of stupid shit, and then there's
he doesn't do that.
Monetization through other means.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what all he's working with, but he does. He doesn't give like an advertisement. He has ads through his thing, but he doesn't do like. There's no time where he's saying this is sponsored by so and so, like Mr. Beast does.
Okay.
And that's who I'd love to do a video with. I'd love to do like a prank video with Mr. Beast or something like. And that's one day maybe I can get in there with him. But I did get to play with Preston Plays. He just hit he's over 10 million subs now.
God damn.
And we played a Stranger, since I'm in the new season of Stranger Things, I basically just hollered at him, man, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. His manager's like, yeah, let's set you up to play with Preston. It's going to be a cool map. So next thing I know, I'm playing with Preston Plays in a Stranger Things map. And then just me and him.
You sound very excited, sir.
It was awesome, dude.
But I'm just saying this whole Fortnite experience seems to really be like you're loving it.
Well, I mean, it's fun. It's video games. I get to play video games. I get to make videos on other video games, and it's like, I mean, if my goal this time next year,
the answer is yes.
It's like but yes, it does. It gets me stoked because it's. I mean, who wouldn't like to make money playing video games?
Now that leads me into that. Like, have you made money? Are you going to make money? Has the opportunity presented itself?
Yeah. I mean, with the creator code alone, people using my creator code for like every $100, I get 5 of that. For every $100 that they spend.
Explain that to me. Like, what does that mean?
Okay. So
you create a map.
You can buy skins and emotes and things for the game that do not give you any kind of advantage in the game.
Correct.
It's just for cosmetics only. So you can buy these things, and when you buy them with V-Bucks, then you can use a creator code. It'll say use a creator, support a creator. So you can like say I'm going to buy something, and I'm like, well, these guys, they bust their butt and they're creators on there. So if I buy something, I'm going to type their name in right there, and it'll say doof, and it'll have their name there.
All right, let me pause.
Yeah.
As a creator, do you get to create what they're buying with the V-Bucks?
There are people who do send those in, and you can, as a creator, we can send things like that in like as suggestions in our own art.
Okay.
But they do, like as a creator, when you create a maps, they'll feature it. Like in the game, you go to create to the hub, which is a creative hub where you go mainly, and this island will have your map featured. If it's a really good map and it's hot, then they'll put it up there for hundreds of millions of people to play.
Okay.
This will be one of the first things they see. So,
but you don't make money based on people playing your maps.
No, but here's the thing. There are signs. You can put signs in your map, so when people load in, it can give them your creator code. So you can advertise within your map with these tens and tens of millions of people going into this.
So let me just step back. I'm trying to figure this out because I'm totally ignorant to this whole thing.
No, it's all good.
I make this huge badass map, and I'm not going to get paid for it. But if I put my Bryan SilverBax tag all over the place, the next time some of those people log in and they buy a new dance for their character, it will say, would you like to donate money to any creator? And then if they remembered my name, they would type my name in and send me V-Bucks.
No, what it would be, it'd be actual money. And they don't donate to you. What it is just, you just use the code to support a creator. Otherwise, that $5 just goes to Epic Games.
So you can choose. So the dance costs $5. The dance costs $5. You can either choose to give it to Epic Games or you can give it to a creator.
No.
Shit.
Just 5%.
Oh, 5%.
Yeah, that's why I said for every $100 that people spend inside of the item shop, $5, if they use my code, $5 goes to me.
But they don't have to use any code at all if they don't want to.
They don't have to. They pay the same price. But
So
$5 of it can go to me if they use my code.
That seems like it's a fucking uphill battle to try to get people to fucking...
It's actually not. I went from having like $2 in my Epic account to over $100 within like 4 days.
All right. Now, what in your Epic account? Is that like PayPal or is that real money or how do you get that?
Yeah, it's real money. Real money. It goes to your bank account or PayPal, whatever you don't want.
Oh, okay. So you tell it, here's my routing info. Send me my money.
Right.
All right. Well,
Absolutely.
But
see, that's not also, see, here's the thing. And I want to go back to what you were asking because you asked this, you said this whole thing drawn out and it was all correct except for the donate is actually not really donate, it's support. You're like saying, hey, let's support a creator.
Yeah.
But the part where, let's see, how was it? It was in the very beginning. How I get paid. Now, if it was this, you said a big, awesome map, right?
Yeah.
So this big, awesome map you created is a way that it's very popular. It's getting out there. People are wanting to play it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, well, if you're the creator of that map, and as soon as you publish that map, you also publish a little video on YouTube saying tips and tricks for that map.
Okay.
Or here's how to complete this map, or whatever, and it basically gives people the an idea if they get stuck how to beat it.
All right. Well, turn that into money for me.
Right. Well, now there's a video, and the people are like, "This is an awesome map," and they're looking it up. When they type it up, Google will also put that YouTube video up.
Okay.
And now people are giving you hits on your YouTube, so now that's going to get more just because you made that one map in Fortnite.
It still hasn't turned into money yet.
Well, it does when you're making money from YouTube.
That's too much, man. You know that you have to have like 10,000 views to make $10. Like it's just it's a crazy amount of money to monetize through YouTube.
But it goes up. And the cool thing is that, it's an uphill battle, and you have to know that from the beginning. It's not going to happen overnight. 12K is cool, but I want 20K because 20K is just visually better. And it just, it's got that 2 in the front, and people are more likely to.
I want a 1K. That's it. I just want a fucking K. I don't even, just give me the K. But so now do you, when you play, are you funny? Do you have a personality? Is there something that you do
I'm like
that's
a gaming cowboy, dude?
The gaming cowboy dude.
I'm like one. I wear a cowboy hat.
Oh, okay. So you're you also have like a camera on you.
Yeah.
In the little corner.
Right.
Okay.
I got a green screen actually, so you only see my head, and I'm silly,
Okay. So you're creating a personality for yourself. What is your what's your call sign? SPLAD?
Yeah, it's SPLAD, SPLAD.
All right. And
like I said, it's more of the last 3 videos I've tested out, and they have slowed down considerably from the last one. So, I'm testing waters as I do this because I'm doing it all myself. I edit all my videos. I make them. I get a theme for them. I'd make it happen. I do all the effects.
I'm very aware of the one-man show.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Nobody fucking wants to help, but everybody wants to have their hand out and be like, yo, dude, let's do this. And you're like, well, I need help doing this shit. And you're the one that's having to watch tutorials on how to learn the new software. You're the one that's having to put the man hours in to do this. And then someone wants to come up and say, you know what? Here's one thing I fucking hate, dude. Your friends, your family, people that you've never met before come up and say, hey, man, you know what you should do? You know what you should do? Fuck you. Don't tell me what I should do. I'm not a big fan of people coming up to me and telling me what I should do.
Right.
Because you don't know what I've done. Man. And you don't know what it took to get here. And
well, they don't know where you want to go.
and
It
they're
doesn't
not
matter
doing
where
it.
you can't, but if you do something, that's only going to affect what's coming.
Well, here
So
it is.
it's
That's
never going to
different.
affect what's behind you.
If Mr. Sunday came up to you and said, you know what you should do, then yes, that is a valid point because he is already
different. That would be
successful.
different.
He's doing what you want to do at the next level. But with
Right.
my friends
and he
and
actually
family,
has done that. He
My
did that for me, and he gave me a lot of good info.
yeah,
so.
your friends and family, they don't know shit from Shinola, and they're going to tell you, you know what you should do. I just want to smack them in their face, but I don't.
It's hard, man, but it's just ignorance, lack of knowledge. It's nothing bad. We're all ignorant in something. So
Oh, well, dude, I'm not going to. Yes, I'm ignorant about just about everything. But
yeah, I mean,
so have you turned Mr. Splad into like getting guest appearances at GameStop and trying to do anything? Like, have you tried to capitalize?
that's the next step. I have actually capitalized on the name Splat and the numbers of subscribers as much as I can as far as that goes. But I have people that also play with me, like friends. Kenny James, the voice of Nintendo's King Bowser. He's played a few, 2 or 3 games with me before, and we actually have one of those videos that we did together. I think has like 4,000 views. And I mean, he was fun to play with. He's never played it in his life before he played it with me. He literally downloaded the game to make the video.
Oh yeah, well I downloaded the game just so I could play with my brother because he had just bought an Xbox. And I was a
Right.
and I was a PlayStation guy, and I heard that you could play this game across the platforms, and that was
right.
I'd never heard of that being possible anywhere else. And so I downloaded
I'm a
the
PS4
game.
guy too.
Dude, yeah, that's all I do is PS4. I've never owned an Xbox. So
Well, I mean, I game on PC, but I have a PS4 that if I do play, it's on PS4. But most of the time, 90% of the time, I'm on PC.
because PC is where you can do your OBS and on all your other shit, have it all tied in. Like, so if I were to play with you, I don't have a fucking computer that I'm going to play that shit on. There's no way I'm downloading that shit on my computer. I don't give a fuck. But
yeah,
I think, I mean, I guess you could go cross-platform with PS4 guys. And
I'll play with my boy all the time. He'll be in his room on his PS4, and I'll be in my room on my PC.
All right, that's pretty badass. But I think you got to take. I think the next step is to try to start capitalizing on the personality. I'm sure that I think the Discord or whatever the hell that whole OBS safe space or whatever it is, you can make T-shirts because my nephew. He's got like phone cases and T-shirts and shit that you can buy while he's gaming or something. I don't know, but do you have that kind of shit?
No, I don't, because I don't stream. But
why not? Yeah, that's what I meant to ask.
Well, that's like the next step. I figure once I get enough people doing that, then they actually called for a vlog, and so I did a poll on YouTube and asked what would they rather see: me spend 24 hours in a legit haunted house with a paranormal investigation, sneak into Walmart and stay for 24 hours with a possible fort build.
All right.
Yeah, and the last one was stream and play games with fans all day long for 24 hours.
Well, what one?
The Walmart one, believe it or not.
Damn.
So I'm gonna sneak into the Walmart, not around here. I'm going to another Walmart.
All right.
And I'm gonna stay there for 24 hours. And if anybody comes up and asks me anything, I'm gonna be like, "Look, I'm just a YouTuber, and I'm just doing this. So I'm not doing anything. I'm spending money."
You just said this. You said I'm a YouTuber. Do you consider yourself a YouTuber?
That's what I would say, though.
No, okay, but I understand, and I'm trying to. Let me start this way. Do you have?
I'm not a real YouTuber because it doesn't pay my bills. My regular.
So, by your definition, a YouTuber is someone who gets their bills paid with YouTube.
Well, in my opinion, and I've been asked this before by Shride, actually, what would you consider being like an actual YouTuber? Actually, it was Craner. He's the one that plays with Sunday a lot, and just a really awesome guy.
All right.
But he said, well, what would you call a YouTuber? What would,
like, define YouTuber.
Yeah. And Shride had asked the same thing, and we basically said, well, in our opinion, is people can put a lot of videos up there and they may not get a lot of views, but if they're making money and their actual life is logging in, their job is going into their room or their office and sitting in front of that computer and that camera and do that, then you are a YouTuber. If I have a hammer and a nail belt on my hip and I'm on top of a roof and I'm hammering down shingles, I'm a roofer.
Yeah. Okay, so what is your 9 to 5 job then?
Basically just interior design. I just color schemes for my brother-in-law. About it. But other than that, yeah, I'm still doing
How
the
many days a
acting,
week do you work doing that?
Just depends. Most times.
Okay,
3 to
as
4.
needed.
Yeah. And my schedule stays pretty open. So anytime I have to run to Atlanta, to your neck of the woods.
Yeah. Well, that's where the work is.
Right. So if I want to do any of that work, I got to go. But right now, my goal is Bill and Ted, dadgummit.
All right, where are they filming that?
Louisiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
so that's my goal. I hope to make that one.
All right, so you do the acting thing, you do the YouTube, you do interior design. Is that pretty much what you're doing, or is there something else that I'm missing?
Well, there's also conventions. I'm actually going to, which I haven't really been pressing that much lately, just because of trying to get the number of videos out for YouTube and all of the collaborations that I've been doing. Because right now I'm actually designing a map for Jason Mewes, a custom map.
Does he know that?
Yes. I'm working with his wife and social media managers, and it's been really good. So we're at the final stages of getting some of the signage right in the map for some of Jay's, Jay merch and stuff like that. So,
you know what? I'm gonna send you the image that I did for his movie, the Method in the Madness.
Yeah, do that, dude. I actually have played with him several times in Fortnite, but this time we're going to play just me and him, and he's going to probably stream it, and then I'm going to actually put it on my YouTube. So I'm hoping that gets a lot of hits.
There's a movie that he did called Method in the Madness. It's his directorial debut.
Right, yeah.
And he put an open call out for people to draw a comic book cover that was going to be used inside of the movie as the character, one of his favorite comic books.
All right.
So I was in the top. I think I placed second or third out of the competition.
Oh yeah, I want to see that then.
So I didn't get
I may have
picked.
seen it before, but still though, to be in the run-ins, man, and hey, whenever we played that map together, I'll throw them out. That my buddy.
He actually gave me a shout out. Like, I have an IMDb credit as a thanks for that movie because he wrote, Bryan SilverBax, thanks. So I got a thank you.
That's pretty tight, man.
On an IMDb credit. So my IMDb is looking kind of cool. I got like 3 art IMDb entries, a special effects, and then all the background work that I've done.
Dude, that's great. That's great. He's known for doing that, man. He's really cool guy. I mean, when he streams, he's just a really good guy, man.
Well, that's cool. I'm excited for you that this now, if you had to choose between taking Fortniting, and I use like all encompassing Fortnite, YouTube, all that shit. Like, if you had to choose between that and the acting, which one would you put more of your eggs into?
Is this based off of where I'm at right now, or if I was to say if I was to be successful, one of them two, which one would I?
No, which one are you going to start focusing on right now at this very minute? Which one do you think yields the most potential to being a lifestyle career, a full-time thing?
Well, obviously, with the YouTube and growing as fast as I am, I would say that because of just the steady incline. But I'm still focused on the acting because I do have extra time, and I have the ability to get to Atlanta and back home when I need to. So, and I have great friends in Atlanta that I can crash with when I'm there usually, and it's always fun.
All right, now
being on set.
I'm gonna ask you this. And this is a serious question because we have the hard-hitting questions here.
All right.
Do you consider yourself an actor? or are you a background extra guy?
Well, I am actually not. I would say myself as I would look at myself as an actor because I don't focus on background roles anymore. I'm only looking for, and if it is background, it better be super featured. Like I want something really featured, you know.
Well, don't we all?
Right. But I'm not applying for anything. I'm not putting my name in the basket unless it's up there, you know. And
now,
I've had
you
a few
auditioned for anything?
Yes, I was just about to say that. I've had 2 auditions, video auditions, and they all went well. So I got some things I got some irons in the fire.
Do you have a demo reel?
No, and I'm working on that, and they actually were okay with it just because my audition went really, really well, and I knew all the lines, and I nailed it, and I was emotional when I needed to be, and I was just really in it, man.
Well, good, because that's and I didn't want to put it out. I don't like to put it out up front because I don't want to. I'm not trying to shit on anybody's parade.
No,
but to me, just filling out this application where I send 3 pictures and my measurements, I don't think I'm an actor, right? Because I didn't audition. I was not called. I didn't read lines. I don't like. To me, you're a background extra, and yeah, that's fun. It's its own level of coolness, you know what I mean? But if you're going to call yourself an actor, then I feel that you need to have done some fucking acting instead of just acting like you're talking. Like that's not so. Right. So my definition for me personally means you've had to audition for the roles, you've had lines, you've interacted with. You've interacted with, you know, the main characters if you're not being the main character. Like that to me is on your way to acting. And what happens is there's people that call themselves actors that get into this just because you've been on every movie set that's filmed in the state of Georgia doesn't make you an actor just because you've been on set and you've been paid to be there. Right.
And then, you know, and everything that I've read, you know, and studied and researched, and as far as acting goes and techniques, everybody always says, all the casting directors always say, you know, auditioning is your work. You know, that's the actor's work. You're going to work when you do that. It's not like, you know, when you do go to set for a background thing. And, you know, so when I get auditions, I feel like I'm working then. I may not be getting paid.
No, I completely understand.
To have the auditions and to be able to put the talent out there and have them giving you advice or any kind of feedback, that feedback is, if I got paid with that feedback, you know, the way I look at it, because that's going to make me that much better. Right. And even if I don't get the roles. So, hopefully these last 2, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Well, my fingers are crossed for you. Do you have an agent?
Thanks, No, I've been doing it myself, man. But I've been looking around. I've been talking to some people, and like I said, the reason why I haven't pushed it to a next level is because I want to, you know, also focus on this YouTube thing that I got going, and not get myself so involved until I see, you know, because a lot of people they jump at things. It looks real good. They jump on it, and it's just a waste of time. So I figure if I take my time, jump when I know it's good. Don't put myself too obligated into one thing unless I know it's good.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you had an agent that was booking you for cons and conventions and stuff, right?
Yeah. Now, for conventions and things like that, that's different. That's just appearances. So
okay, but I'm saying, so that type of agent is not also in the game of trying to find you work?
No, totally different. Just for appearances, and that's pretty much it. And even that is, I mean, I've literally booked all my shows, I think, except for one. I mean, people contact me, but I haven't really had any help from them, just to be honest.
I hear you. Well, first off, it's hard to sell someone who's been on a show that nobody gives a shit about anymore, which is The Walking Dead. Nobody watches the show anymore. So to say that we've got the millionth person who's doing a convention that was on the show, the convention runners are like, yeah, I've had 17 of him in the past year. So you're not bringing anything new. You know what I mean? And that's nothing against you. It's the standard of guest, the level of guest conventions have gone down.
Right.
Anybody
but and of course I have the Godzilla. I think that's helped with a couple that I have coming up soon. But I mean, I'm using this honestly as a way to advertise my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's exactly why I do it. I do the background acting, and I do this stuff simply to have experiences to share with people. And at the same time, I'm trying to get you to listen to my podcast or buy my art or something that benefits me. But I go out and do the background stuff because without that, I don't have that experience. I don't have that.
Promote it. It looks good on a resume. You know what I mean? It looks good to have those cool names from those movies underneath your name.
Yeah,
and it gets people's attention.
Did it take any talent for me to fill out that Facebook form? No,
but at the same time, these people don't have the means or the drive
or the availability.
To be able to do it. And so that makes, and it doesn't matter who it is, there's people out there going to look at you as just freaking cool, even if you had 2 seconds on one Walking Dead episode.
Yeah.
They're just so happy to be able to shake your hand because you were there. You were freaking there, and they like that. And
I do. And I want it to turn into money at some point though.
Right.
That's the ultimate goal.
Maybe someday it will. Just keeping on and getting the experience, you may get pulled. You may get pulled from background to a speaking role. And
that's
next thing you know,
I could win the lottery.
I think a lot of it has to do, man, with, I do see differences in people on set, how they carry themselves. And some people do look more experienced. They're the way that, they just carry themselves better.
And that's how I carry myself.
And not that you had, I'm saying not that you may just not have had the opportunity. That just, the opportunity's never been around.
I tell you what, working background sucks so much dick. The amount of waiting and the amount of sitting and the amount of being quiet and the treated like you're not quite. And I understand that's fine. That is fine.
If you're going to do background, do featured only.
I don't know how to weed that out.
Because it'll say featured and just apply for nothing but the featured only.
But everybody else is applying for that shit too.
Yeah, but if you get it, that you're only getting featured. I did it for the gifted, and I'm like, it said featured guard. I was like, well, okay, yeah, or whatever.
But the pay is the
same,
though, right? And
then I go
in
there. Next thing I know, the first freaking mutant to get killed on the show, Dreamer, I took her to Dr. Campbell, and she turned around, shot her in the chest while I had her by the arm. So, I'm in the middle of a 10-minute scene. Now, I worked all day, and it was a good day of work.
What was your pay rate? Regular?
150 for 10.
Okay, so that's better than regular because 80. It would have been 80 for 8 or something like that, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right, so when you got that featured role, it was already a little bump.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have to get fitted for your uniform? Because I know you guys are wearing guard suits.
Yeah, we were taken in there, and we had to try on all kinds of different things, and we were even going to do different things on each uniform. But then, it ended up being pretty good. We all fit pretty well. We had a fitting a day or two before the shoot. So
okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. But so I don't think you're ready. It doesn't sound like you've made up your mind whether or not you want to do the acting.
I haven't really.
You're going to keep putting eggs in each basket one at a time until.
Yeah, because I'm still such a small fry that I still have a lot of room in my basket for more eggs. It's like I'm not really to the level to where I just need to. As long as I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm putting enough time to each one. And plus, I have a family, so it's like time is with that too. So, the great thing is I enjoy everything I'm doing.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. You can't beat that.
And I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel like I'm not giving anybody enough attention, or myself, or my hobbies, or my interests enough attention. So. And when I start feeling a little stressed out about something, then I'll have to evaluate my level. Like, what do I need to do to focus on this, to make this, because it's apparently needing the most attention. But for right now, I'm good, man. It's just play games, record it, do a little editing, eat some food.
Oh, here was a thing that I thought about. I'm going to do the what you should do. I'm going to do that to you.
All right.
And I'm not going to tell you what you should do, but if it were me and that you were getting all these views on the videos that you're uploading to YouTube, maybe I would think maybe like doing a once every 2 weeks, you just hop on and just do a live one and just kind of catch people off, and then just do 2 of those a month. Like, it doesn't have to be your regular thing.
It's actually smart to do that, and I want to do that. That's why if I was going to stream, it'd probably just be through YouTube, because my Twitch only has a little over 100 followers.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've never really used it except to watch other streamers.
With YouTube, they have the what is it? The super chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could have the super chat to where if people donated to your super chat, which is money that makes you see their comment over everybody else's comment, and then you would respond to that. Hey, you guys, supply to my pay for my super chat, and then I'll fucking give you a shout out while I'm playing the game or whatever, you know. And maybe there's revenue to be made there.
There may be, and I don't know what the conditions are to be able to actually. I mean, because I could stream through YouTube, but I don't know if I can enable super chat. That was
I think super chat is just based on like how many viewers you have. Like if you've reached over 10,000 viewers, I think that's like the cutoff. You can have super chat.
I don't know. If it is, then great. Then I'm there. But I knew to actually to make money through YouTube, you have to have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watched on your channel.
Okay. But either way,
that's when you start making money.
I still think that it would be awesome for you to give back to your 12K and just randomly pop in, you know, so it's not what they're used to seeing. They're used to getting your fully edited videos, but every now and then you're like, fucking what's up, dudes? Let's go kick some ass. And then you could make fun of yourself for stumbling and doing the shit that you normally edit out of the videos. Oh, yeah. Like you call yourself out, like, oh, goddamn, good thing I'm not recording. Oh, shit.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm kid-friendly. I am kid-friendly.
Oh, well, then I can't be on your streams then.
Oh, I would just edit out all your bad words. You know.
Oh, dude, there'd be no video left. There'd be no video left.
I mean,
I
will get very ill at games, and I don't want nobody to see me raging. But there are times where people on my videos, I do let it slip in there for people to see the pure anger behind me, you know, that I have built up for this game or something. But I keep it all clean, man, because most of the viewers are
probably young kids. Yeah, I understand.
And they're young kids, and so I can, you know, you can use cuss words on YouTube and have a lot of viewers. The problem is there's a lot of viewers you can't get because you're cussing. But if you don't cuss, it doesn't matter if you cuss or not. You can still watch the video.
Yeah.
You know,
all right,
so
I'll work on it. One day, I'm only gonna do it if you do a live stream. I'll do a live stream with you.
All right.
And I will do my best to not curse. I will do my best.
I don't know if we don't need to test the waters on the live stream between me and you. We need to.
Oh no, I suck. I suck hardcore. I'm going to be the worst player that you've ever played against. I don't know. I'm no good at shooter games. And I don't even know how to build shit while I'm shooting. All I do is just run around and get shot. That's basically how I play Call of Duty. That's how I play. So it doesn't even have to be Fortnite. We would play some other game. But if it is a shooter game, I'm getting my ass kicked. Now, if we're playing Mortal Kombat on a PS4 or something, I'm going to handle your business.
I have the new Mortal Kombat, so I may need to go in there and practice up.
I will handle your business. But I don't know how you would record that, because I don't know enough about how the PlayStation videos, like if you can have that emailed to you to edit, or does it have to go straight up from there? Like, I don't know enough about that.
Well, I don't know exactly how I'll do that. I know you can use an Elgato capture device.
See, I don't.
They're little bitty device you put between your PlayStation and your TV, and it has a micro SD card in it, and all it does is record all the audio and all the video.
Anything that's being given to the monitor, it's just going to record it before it sends it up there.
Screen capture.
Yeah.
It's actually just game capture.
So that
And it's
couldn't be
called,
done live, though. That would be just like recorded and then edited later.
Right.
Okay,
And so,
that's pretty cool.
And it's called the HD60S, and it's from El Gato, like cat in Spanish, El Gato.
El Gato.
El Gato,
Gato.
HD60S. Yeah, that's a really great capture device. There's other ones out there, but that one's tried and true, and
it clips right into your HDMI cord, I guess, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It just has in and out, and it even has a light to let you know when it's actually recording, so you know it's working, and boom, you're good to go.
I want to be on one of your streams playing a game, but just know that I suck at most games. Like
That's all good.
The
That's
only
all
reason
good.
for me to be on your show or to be on your stream is simply for the funny things that may come out of my mouth, because it's not going to be impressive gameplay.
Then that's fine. That's fine. Hey, if we did a stream and you didn't cuss and all you did was be funny the whole time, to me that's a great stream. That's what I wanted.
I've got to practice being funny without dropping F-bombs. Like, do you say shit every now and then?
No, I say nothing. No bad words.
Nothing? Like not even hell?
No.
Like what the hell?
No. I mean, it's PG. We keep it PG.
Dude, that's fucking G.
But we don't really even. I mean, I don't ever say anything like that. Nope.
Oh,
nothing
wow.
really.
I have to get, because dude, I'm gonna drop some poop. I'm gonna be like, oh, poop.
I mean, now you can say fart and boogers and.
Well, I'm aware of what the substitute words
normal
are.
crap. I mean, because you may be a fart nugget. You may get in there and kill me, and I'll call you a freaking fart.
Now, could I say ball sack?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as long as I can say ball sack, I'm in.
That's all it took.
Yeah, well, because all I've got to do is basically just describe body parts. I could be like, dude, you're nothing but anal sweat. Then I've not said anything bad.
But butt sweat would sound better than anal sweat.
I know, but the fact that I said anal makes it sound so much dirtier than it really is. Everybody is born with an anus.
Right.
Like,
right,
so,
right. It's just the stereotype.
I know. That's that scrotum. Like
scrotum's fine. To me, scrotum's cool.
Scrotum's better than anus?
Scrotum to me is better than... No, anus is way better than anal.
But...
Let me just say that now.
Okay. Wow, that should be a soundbite. Anus is better than
anus
anal.
Is way better than anal.
That's crazy. Dude, that's amazing that the YouTube thing is going off, because, dude, there's no commute. Let's say that the YouTube shit starts taking off. There's no commute. Like when you're doing your acting shit,
nothing.
You got to drive to Louisiana. You got to drive to Atlanta. You got to put miles on your car. For this, you just got to plug in and go, and then make appearances at these shows and competitions and stuff, and try to place.
Make some money.
Now, are you good at Fortnite?
When it comes to building and playing maps, yeah, I'm.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just Fortnite. I thought was like a shooter game.
There's battle royale where you're in there shooting. Yeah, I can build, I can shoot. I've got some sick kills and stuff. But when it comes to actually playing, that's battle royale when you're in there with the main public.
Okay.
You're
not good at
creative.
that.
There's creative. Well, I'm not as good as I am creative, because creative is basically, it can involve the shooting and killing, but it's on a custom map with custom rules and settings and things. So those things are out there. Like,
sounds like you just entered a spaceship. I just heard something
there was
go.
a truck. There was literally, yeah. The creative side of Fortnite is different, because death runs are basically this. You're on a path. There's spike traps. There's different things that can kill you. There's different ways you have to go, and you have to be able to do it. Whatever. Just depending on the rules.
I know that there's competitions for the death match or whatever the hell that thing's called. Are there competitions for the creative side where you say you're better at? I mean, is there?
Yes.
Can you win some prize money and do that shit?
Millions of dollars, my friend.
Now, when can we expect to see some of that shit?
Hopefully a year from about a week or two ago, a year from then, because that'll be the next Fortnite World Cup, and I am hoping that I'll be there.
I think a buddy of mine just went up to that. Was it in Charlotte?
New York.
Oh, well, there was some sort of Fortnite tournament that was up in.
They're everywhere though.
Okay, and those all have prize money though. Can you go do those?
Yeah.
Or those aren't
absolutely.
creatively based. Those are actually shooter based.
No, they're both. It depends. I mean, the big one, the Fortnite is both. They have both competitions. You have the
But
creative.
I'm saying
and
like
then
the
you have
little
the battle
small
royale.
jabroni ones that pop up everywhere.
That's based on each individual event. Yes,
All right,
there
well,
are
it sounds like you need
creative
to do
events
some
and-
research
yeah.
and start.
There are creative ones, but see, I just been so busy creating maps for people right now because that's what helps grow my channel.
All right,
So
you're
if I
building the
make the
brand.
maps, if I make the maps, putting in the hours and the time to make the maps, and then get these, you basically get these big YouTubers, which I'm a friend with these guys now on Epic and Discord, so it's nice to be able to have them as friends and have the connections. If I make a map, I can just contact them personally and be like, hey, this is something I've worked on over the last couple weeks here and there, and see what you think. And then every time I do that, I've been called back and been like, hey, it's awesome.
Now, can you import custom graphics into your shit?
Mm-mm.
No, like you can't like take a JPEG and put it on like the side of a wall and make it a poster or something.
No, and that's one thing I'm hoping that maybe they can pull. One of the developers of Overwatch came over to Epic Games, so I'm hoping he brings some cool things and newer ideas and do something like that, because that'd be really nice. Have more fonts to work with for signs. Right now we only have 3 fonts to work with.
But I mean,
So-
that's also what makes the game work so fast is the limited amount of stuff. Because if you had 60 fonts, then as the game's playing, it has to find those 60 fonts. Whereas if you only have 3 fonts, it keeps the game moving fast.
But the way I see it, Epic has made enough money; they should be able to afford some bigger servers or extra servers.
I don't know
versus-
enough about it, but
Right. So
that's
But
pretty awesome, dude.
either way, it's a starting point, and from this point forward, as long as YouTube's algorithms basically at least put one a week out, like do it consistently where you're not skipping long periods of time. The longer you go between, the better.
That's all
So,
social media.
yeah, and it'll put you to the top of the list for people to see and relative searches and things like that through Google. But 80% of my views come from non-subscribers.
Really?
Yeah, so that's like something I'm going to be focused on in my intros coming soon, is to make sure, like, when I do say, hey everybody, this is SPLAD, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to do a death run, blah, blah, blah. And I've noticed that 80% of you guys that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So let's fix this. It's so totally free. So, come on.
Yeah, hit the little bell icon, blah, blah, blah.
That's it,
Like,
man.
share,
That's it.
subscribe.
Just put it out there. Keep it talking, keep it fun, keep it energetic, and, have a good time.
I like that, dude. Well, I wish you all the best. I'm going to have to go check out some of this. When I said I was going to talk to you for the podcast, I had no idea it would be a Fortnite centric podcast. I thought we'd be talking about like on the set of this and on the set of that.
Yeah,
but this,
I know,
this
right?
this new Fortnite YouTube adventure seems to have really invigorated you.
Well, I mean, hey, even if it dies out, other games come out, and as long as my base is built by then I can easily
Exactly.
just play,
You've already
no
got those
worries at all.
eyeballs.
That's it.
All right. Well, where can people find you on social media, man?
Man, they can find me here on Facebook as Shawn South. They can.
You want them
the
to
main
follow
thing
your
is-
personal page, or do you have like a?
I have a main page, and it's Shawn South, the real Shawn South, and you can also find me on YouTube as SPLAD, SPLAD.
All right.
And let's see what else. If you do go on there, make sure to not just subscribe, but hit that little bell.
Hit the bell icon. Tell them SilverBax.
Hit that little bell for notification to be part of the SPLAD squad.
SPLAD Squad.
That's
What
it,
does
the
SPLAD
notification squad.
stand for? That stands for something.
It's an acronym. I guess that's the right word.
Yeah.
Acronym. Yeah. Of just my family. So members of my-
Everybody's
yeah,
initials.
Yeah. Right. So
All
and
right.
that worked out to be a good SPLAD.
It sounds like
you take those letters and find something better, and you let me know.
You made fun of the word anal, but
Hey, now.
SPLAD sounds pretty dirty in itself.
Well, here's the thing: is on YouTube, a shorter name is better.
Yeah.
So You could have a name that says the art and introduction to finger painting in the 1st grade, and it's like that's the name of your channel, and it's not going to get seen a lot.
So you're just fucking SPLAD.
SPLAD. That quick.
That is quick. What's your next convention appearance? Do you have one lined up?
The one that I've actually got pretty much set in stone is in Ohio, Akron. It's at the it'd be the Akron Comic Con up there.
All right. And they're bringing you up there as an actor.
Yeah, both. Just I guess.
But I'm saying they're using your acting as your claim to fame.
Yes, yeah, they're doing that because I'll be the only one that's from Godzilla. So, and I was actually there for their horror sci-fi that they had last year. So I'm actually going to be in another one on a few miles west or whatever. I can't remember, but yeah, so it'll be pretty cool. And it will be mainly the acting thing, but having the YouTube and all that blow up is definitely going to be a part of it. And
yeah, man,
so
being a streamer. Whoa, is that your phone?
That was me. Stevie Wonder was playing in the background.
All right, I like it, man. Well, that's my cue to tell me when to go. So, if anybody's interested in my stuff, I do some cool shit. So you can go to silverbax.com, silverbax.com, or you can listen to the podcast on all the other podcast providers. Which I'm guessing you already listened to the podcast because you're fucking listening to it because you didn't just stumble on this. So
that's right.
Find the podcast, support the stuff that I'm doing. But when I say support, just fucking like it. That's all you gotta do. Like it, share it, listen to more, tell your friends about it, all that shit. The same shit you do with Shawn, I want you to do it with me. That's all I'm telling. That's all I want. All the 12K. Oh, did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
The 12K people that follow SPLAD, just hop on over there to the Bryan SilverBax show and give me a thumbs up.
You heard it here, folks.
All right, so you guys, thanks for supporting creativity. Shawn, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks, brother.
And all of you guys, just be good people and stay creative.
It's almost